Welcome to lift class. The reason why we're doing lift today instead of boot camp is because this is a 45-minute workout. So it's a little bit longer, and we're gonna do upper and lower, and it's gonna be very boot camp-like. So I figured, let's give this a whirl on a Monday. Good luck to all of us. I think it's gonna be challenging. I have not done the actual workout yet, but I just know the movements and I can anticipate how they're gonna feel. With that said, I don't know what weights to suggest for everything. I'm gonna kind of give you a guesstimate, and I'm gonna play around with weights while you play around with weights our first round through. You heard that right, our first round through. We are going through everything twice. We go through the core section once at the end, okay? So we're gonna warm up. I have a variety of weights from 3s to 15s. I thought about going heavier on like chest and, what's that other one? Rows. But I'm not so sure, so I'm just gonna kind of play around and see where I'm at. Like I said, the first set through, we might be on point, I don't know, or we might be way off. So just have a second set of weights nearby for each of the exercises. We will do things today with movement, and we will do things with holds or isometrics. The cool thing is, for example, one of the first moves, we are going to be doing a side raise hold as we lunge, okay? So we start here, and then I'm gonna tell you hold your lunge and just side raise. You can keep a weight in the other hand if you'd like as well, because then we will switch and we will do the other side, and then I'll tell you to hold, okay? So it's gonna be kind of like that today. You gotta listen, you gotta focus, you gotta hear what I'm saying. I know it's gonna be hard for Monday, but we're gonna just try it, okay? I will probably get flipped up on right side, left side, but just let's try our best, okay? I'm hoping for the best today, I'm hoping. All right, so let's start with the warm up. Hopefully that gave you enough time to get out your weights, your sweat towel. We are gonna be doing a kneeling exercise. If you want to do it standing, you can, but I have my knee pads out for my mat as well. So my mat, my knee pads, my weights, my timer, and we're gonna begin with our warm up, okay? So as soon as you're ready to join in the warm up, please do. I'm gonna turn this up. I'm actually gonna leave. Get it to work. Let's see here. Here we go. If I can hear it. I'm gonna try to leave the volume on for. There we go. Let's go ahead and squat. Open up your chest. Squat. Open up your chest. If you are clocking today on a watch, put it to traditional weightlifting or cross training, either way, okay? Something along those lines. We are going to move by a clock. We are moving back-to-back exercises. We have short rests to transition in between. So we are working pretty quick paced. That's why I want you to have those weights out in front of you. Make sure that your space is cleared between sets, okay? So when you drop a weight, make sure it's out of your way. Okay. Pause for a second. I got one of our members texting me. Let me see if I can just send the link real quick. Who wants to get on today's class? Thank you for a second here. This is live, guys. Live and in person. Okay. On, here comes your link. All right, back to our timer, to our regular scheduled program. Okay, we're gonna come into a side lunge, and I want you to kind of reach up like a Y. And I don't care if your palms are up or if your palms are facing me, it doesn't matter. Just a side lunge, Y. Reach up. Side lunge, reach up. We will be doing lower and upper today. You saw the lunges. We will have side lunges in this as well. You guys, this is very different for me. I think it'll be different for you, and I think it'll be a good challenge today, okay? The name of this workout is Hold Strong. All about being strong. So when we hold those isometric holds with the arms, just be mindful of what weight you choose, okay? All right, let's go ahead and take a reverse lunge. Sweep overhead like an I. So we did a TYI today with our arms. Chest opener. The Y, bring those arms up, Again, your palms can face me, or they can face inward. You choose, okay? Breathing right through these lunges. Getting nice and warm. Find your balance here as I lose mine, right? Nice, tall and upright. Are you playing music? Do something good, pumping. All right, big hip width. Take those hands out to the side, hinge forward, rise up. You wanna bend the elbows, or take them to your hips, you're welcome to, okay? So different hand placement, maybe you wanna kind of feel the hinge and your core tight. Do this, take your bow, take your bow. Just letting the hamstrings and the glutes warm up and pull us back up to the start. It's a stretch, and then they work. We stretch, and then they activate right there, okay? Coming down to a twisted low lunge. We come down to that low lunge, open up, twist, step back to plank, switch legs. Open up to twist, step back to plank, switch legs. Take this at your own time and pace. If you need to be up a little taller today, you can always do a reach, switch, reach, okay? So don't feel like you have to be down super low if you can't, okay? Step out nice and wide, a little hip mobility here as we warm up the chest and stretch it on open. You can come to a kneeling position next or stand. We've got side bends, okay? So we're coming side reach towards that knee. You're keeping your body nice and tight. So what I don't want to see you doing is like reaching out really far from your body. Let's keep it tight. You may add an arm if you'd like. Switching, reach up and over. This is the last of the warm-up. Then I'm taking out a 5 and having a 3 nearby for this lunge side raise hold. We're gonna lunge, right leg forward, left leg back, and the weight in our left hand. So right leg forward, opposite hand has the weight, okay? We will get a chance to do both sides, finish off those side bends. All right, we have 30 seconds to begin. I said I'm starting with 5s and my 3s nearby. I'm gonna hold one weight, my right side, my right leg. I'm gonna take that other leg back and this arm's gonna come out, okay? And I'm going to come into a lunge 7. We go in 5 seconds. Get yourself ready. Get set. Hold that weight up there. Lunge back. Step in. I'd like you to keep that weight at shoulder height. Your palm facing down. Knuckles to the wall, okay? If it gets too heavy, switch it out. We are going through the entire routine twice. We have to get through the entire routine first. So we aren't gonna repeat this one for another like 10 minutes or so, maybe 15. All right, but we are gonna do the other side. Not yet. You're gonna hold your lunge and just raise with one arm. I'm gonna turn that voice off, I think. All right, so just lower and lift, shoulder height, both knees are bent. Push your front heel into the ground. You're halfway there on this arm. You see why I said 5s and 3s? Woo, you could do nothing. You could do gravity, and that would work just fine. We're gonna switch off and do the other side, but take a 10-second rest, transition to the other leg. So left leg forward, left arm down, right arm holds. Ready, set, lunges. Lunge. I'm gonna turn his voice off, or yeah. It kind of sounds kind of grainy coming out of my speaker there, so we have now switched sides. Whew. I'm already sweating, I'm already breathing. How about you? That heart rate is up there. This is different movement, and it's good for us when we move differently, okay? Hold your lunge, just the fly. If you need to adjust your weight, adjust your weight. We're just going shoulder height, both knees are bent. And you get lower in that lunge. Shoulders are stacked over the hips. Front heels pushing into the ground. Your knees over your ankle. And that front leg. You got 10 seconds left here. Woo. All right, I'm gonna tell you this next one, I'm switching out to threes. We are doing both arms out and alternating lunges, okay? So both arms out and our lunges. Ready, set, go. Step up into your front heel. Do you see why I grabbed threes? Do you feel that? You could do no weights here, and that would be fine as well, okay? Our shoulders are gonna get a good amount of work today. The tops of the shoulders, the fronts of your shoulders, the front, and the rear. We're gonna work them all. All right, so now, stand tall, side raises, that's it. I say that's it, because your arms are on fire, right? Woo. I've got threes. You need to, it's just here, gravity. Up slow, down slow, control it, right? Okay, 10 more seconds, breathe. Pause. All right, we are transitioning. So we get a whole 30 seconds. 2. We're gonna biceps. We're gonna halfway curl one arm. No legs this time, okay? And I'm gonna tell you, halfway curl the other arm, okay? So find a weight. I'm gonna go with 8s. We'll see how that is, okay? So top curl, halfway, just like that, okay? So let's hold the right, lift with the left, curl, 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 just the top half, like I said, okay? Thank you, thank you. Core is tight. Try to tilt your pelvic towards your chin. You're not swinging or swaying. By now, that bicep should be very warm, okay? If it's not, grab a different weight. Both of them should be pretty warm. We're gonna switch. Hold, and do the other arm. Woo! So as we hold with the arm that just worked, it's gonna stay pretty fired up. I want your elbow pinned in tight to your rib cage. It's not moving. All that's moving is your forearm, up and down. This one, also not moving. All right, you gotta really hold yourself in place. Okay, I am back. I lost you right at biceps and I kept going. Isn't that lovely? So we're gonna do this workout from where it left off. If you're catching the replay, you get to do it. If you're live with me, I lost you, but I don't think anybody was actually on live today, so there's that. Okay, so you just finished your biceps, right? Yes, yes you did. Let's just say you finished your biceps. Let's get back to what we were doing. All right. There were so many good things I said during that time that we were frozen. My internet is clearly not happy. My router is right here and my laptop is right here. So there's really no reason for it to be like this, but you know, it's life. Okay, coming to biceps. I messed up on this bicep part anyways, so hopefully you got both sides. Hold. We're gonna pretend like that's where we're at, okay? So you just did your other arm and now you did this arm. Your elbows are pinned into your side, right? All right, I'm a little stubborn. I could easily say go back and do a class from last week. I'm stubborn. We're finishing this workout. It is good. You guys, I got all the way. You don't know how far I got before I realized I was completely frozen. All right, now, both arms. Curl, curl. This was the part I forgot, so it's good we're going through it again. I got 8s here, they feel great. I'm gonna stick with them. We are going to come from our biceps to our back next, okay? So finish off your curls, finish off curls, and then take a little rest. Okay. I'm going with 5s for this next one. we're gonna do a bent over fly, one arm holds, one arm flies, okay? We're gonna do one side and then the other. So go ahead and fold yourself in half, slight bend in the knees, both arms up. Hold your right arm and move with your left. Move with your left, I can talk. Move with the left. The thing is, at least I'm getting better about, once I do know that the stream is off, how to get back on again. Lessons are being learned through the struggles, right? That is life. And it's Monday, so why not have it happen on a Monday? All right, now switch. Arms, hold with the other, fly with the other. Now I said I had 5s here. When I do a bent over fly, typically with both arms, I've got 15s, sometimes 17 and a half, 12s or something when I'm doing like a long set of it, okay? But I'm here at 5s and I'm struggling because holding one weight up and having gravity work against me for 30 seconds is very tough, okay? So don't feel like you have to go super heavy there, okay? I already did this set once and I used 15s. I'm gonna switch out to 12s the second set. But if you want to 15s, you're gonna hold. You can do this kneeling and row with the other if you need to lay your stomach down on your thigh, or you can do this standing, okay? You're hiking one elbow up above the rib cage and moving with the other, squeezing your blades together at the center. You're gonna do one arm and then the other, and then we rest and then we do both, okay? So you know what's ahead of you. Switch. Oops, I make it a little bit harder. There we go. Whew. Okay, so again, on your knees, or you can stand into it. I wanna show you both ways. Some of you might wanna kneel to protect your back, your lower back, and lay your tummy on your thigh. And that's totally fine, okay? Pull, pull, hike those elbows up there, squeeze the blades together at the top, rest for 10 seconds. If you need to switch out your weights, go ahead. The first time I did this with 15s and 10s, now I'm going 12s, and I'm gonna go 8s. My back's already getting tired. All right, let's pull, pull. Both blades pulling together at the top. We are standing for this one, so I don't think you can really kneel too well on that. All right, we will switch up here in about 5 seconds and incorporate the legs again. 3, 2, 1. Okay, so I'm grabbing 3s. Okay, we have a swaying side lunge. I'm gonna have you take toes forward. Nice wide stance. You're gonna take one arm off to the side, out in front of you, sorry, as you shift your body weight to the side. Push your heel into the ground. We begin. Now, arm up, shift your body weight. I do have both weights in my hands, and listen, I can hold a heavier weight here. Sure, I can front raise heavier. However, because of my posture in this side lunge sway, I don't want to go much heavier, okay, personally. If you know you can, go for it. But I need you to listen to your body and understand your body enough to know if you need to keep the weight the same or heavier, okay? All right, hold the side lunge and do the front raise. Just to shoulder height. That leg's gonna burn in that hold, that's okay. Push your heel into the floor, toes forward. I caught myself. All right, switch. And do the other side. We go again in 7 seconds. So now we sway to the other side and hold the arm up, palm down, go. Toes forward, sway. Shift your body weight into that glute. Stick your hip to the corner of the room. Push off your heel. Toes forward, core tight. If you don't have your core engaged and tight, you're gonna feel it. It's almost like it's a forced core tight as you come to the side here, okay? mind's a burning. It is a burning. It's a good burn, just remember that. Every time you hold something like this, it's a good feeling because it's almost over. Just try to get your mindset shifted to a good pain. All right, hold center. Pause and rest. We're going to hold our arms up straight in front of us and shift side to side, okay? 3, 2, 1, sway. Booty to the back wall, core tight, chest lifted. Try to keep a straight arm. My elbows are a little bit bent. I think that's just the way my body is shaped. It's about as straight as I can get them. A little bend is okay, a big bend not okay. If you think you're bending too much, just lose the weights and shift side to side here, okay? Keep going. Whew. Now hold a big wide stance and just front raise. By now you should feel these. With the gravity of your arms, 3 pounds, 5 pounds, be my suggestion right now. Core is tight, tall posture, controlling the lift, controlling on the lower. Ooh, the sun just came out, so this is it's a good sign, right? Turning point for us. We're gonna get through this stream, Okay, down on the floor, we got chest and triceps next. We're gonna do a skull crusher with one arm. Right? Yes. Okay, I'm like, is that correct? Now I'm just second guessing everything. So I'm gonna try my 10s and see how that feels. All right, so it's a skull crusher. Hold one weight here and rock the other one up and down. What you don't want is for your arm to swing and sway. You want your elbow to be directly over your shoulder. Your weight comes down next to your temple. I've never done anything like this before, so let's just figure out, what does it feel like? And am I using the right weight? All right, switch. Woo. I probably could do this with 8s. It's getting a little heavy, that's okay. I'm gonna try to push through with my 10s. How are you doing out there? Good? I gotta adjust myself too. Your shoulder underneath that elbow, elbow over the shoulder joint. Skull crush, but actually don't hit your face, right? Okay, pause for 10. And then let's do both. Actually, let's not pause, let's just do both. They have us doing both immediately. All right, you got to pause for 10 anyways. Let's go for 20 seconds right here, both weights. Both weights, both weights. My notes are behind me now, so I'm taking a quick look at them and trying to tell you what to do too. Okay. Whew. I'm gonna turn sideways after these skull crushers. Go ahead and stop. Okay, chest press is next. Chest fly is next. Okay, going lighter, grabbing the 8s. Chest fly, it's just like our back fly. One arm's gonna hold and one arm's gonna fly. So hold one and then fly with the other. Ooh, pull that core tight so you don't rock your body. My body wanted to sway. Hold tight. So you're floating one arm off of the ground and you got your elbows slightly bent. Moving one. Woo, I like these. I have done these before, but it's been a while. And I forgot how much your body sways. Switch arms. So when we do the flies, we don't do both at the same time ever. But we're gonna do both when we get to chest presses next, okay? So, how are we doing on this one-sidedness? Are you confused? Are you feeling it out? Are you focused now? You're doing it? All right, go ahead and rest for 10 seconds. We're going into chest presses. I do like these ones. So, my 15s are close enough, 12s it is. One arm comes up and down, elbow out like a goalpost, and it meets up at at the top with the other one, okay? Core is tight because, again, your body might want to sway or rock. You don't want your body to sway or rock. 5 more seconds on this arm, go straight into the other. Right now, switch them out. So try to keep your straight arm from swinging and swaying. Try to control it, that's part of the hold, right? Five more seconds here, and then we're going into both arms at the same time, okay? Right now, both arms, chest press. Squeeze in the center. Squeeze in the center. Squeeze in the center. Keep going, you're gonna hear a beep, just keep going. Ten more seconds, and then I'm gonna stop you. We're gonna stand up, and we're gonna repeat everything we just did. 3, 2, 1. All right, so we're going back to the top. But our goal this time as we go back to the top is to start with our other side first, okay? So, you get 30 seconds to set yourselves back up again. Woo, woo, woo. All right, so we've got lunges. Yeah, thank you, we'll get ready for lunges. I did 5s the first time through, so I'm gonna try to do those again. Get my mat out of my way because I don't like lunging on it. Oh, have the 3s nearby just in case. We've got a side raise, hold, as we lunge in reverse. This time, let's start on our left leg and keep our right arm up. Down and back, and in stand. Down and back, and in stand. How are those arms feeling right now? Like spaghetti? Spaghetti? The shoulders, woo! We're getting some work. All right, I'm gonna make a smart decision here. I know what's ahead of me. I switched them out to 3s. Step up in your front foot. Push your front heel into the ground as you step up. Hold it down and back. One arm raise. Control it. Is your body stable and steady, or is it swaying side to side? Core tight. Shoulders stacked over the hips. Knee over the ankle. Right to shoulder height. All right, stand up. Pause. Get ready for the other side. All right, ready, set. Take that stance, arm up, down, stand up, down, and back, stand up. Or tight, shoulders over those hips. Remember, don't want to wait. Leave the weight on the ground. Check your space really quick. Is it clear? Are you staying safe? Make sure you're breathing here. Hold it down and back, just the arm. Lower and lift, lower and lift. Press your front heel into the ground, knee over the ankle, shoulders stacked over your hips. Seconds left here. Then we're gonna go into alternating lunges. Go ahead and step up, pause, with our arms up. Our arms are gonna hold up at the sides. We're gonna do alternating lunges. Ready, set, begin. This is good for your balance. Having your arms out. That's kind of a good thing. Step up into your front heel, like you're stepping up into a stair. All right, so we've got lower body working, pumping blood. We've got upper body working, pumping blood. When your heart rate comes up, that's why. Got a lot of work to do, that body. Stand up tall, lower those weights. We just side raise. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Whew. be happy to say goodbye to these today, won't we? See why I replaced boot camp with this today? Because it's very much like what you would do in a boot camp. Woo. I'd say this is a pretty good workout so far, minus the internet glitch. Rest. We're back at biceps. Look at us. All right. I'm going to try to stick to the 8s again. Halfway, hold with your biceps. We still have 20 seconds to rest and adjust. So breathe, sip of water, wipe sweat. We go biceps and then we go to back, fly, back, row, okay? So start with your biceps halfway, elbows pinned into your rib cage, and we're gonna hold with the left, row with the right. We're switching sides, start sides, okay? That's all we're doing this round through, right? Like bend in those knees, pelvic tilted towards your chin. If you need to take a staggered stance, go for it. Oh my gosh, I was supposed to be doing top curl trace. Woo, not halfway up. We're going top down, top down. That's okay. Top down, top down. Hold, switch. Just the top half of a curl. Elbows are pinned in tight. On both sides. All right, this is about where I lost you last time, so hopefully the internet gods are with us. 10 more seconds here. We want those biceps to be burning. We want them to be nice and slow when we're done. All right, lower down. Both biceps. Woo! Full curl. All right. If you need to, you can come here and do a little get in shape, girl. But I'd like to see you try to do both at the same time. Let's just get through this together. Come on. Elbows pinned in. Really use that bicep to lift that weight. Woo! And time. Rest for 15 seconds. We're coming into our back fly again, except this time we're going to start with this arm out. Yep. Yep, yep. Okay. Ready, set, go. I'm going to start with my left arm out and my right arm doing the work. Does it matter? Not really, but hey, let's just change it up if you can, okay? If you remember to. If not, no big deal. As long as both sides are evening out one way or another. 10 seconds left here. I grabbed 5s. What did you grab? All right, switch. Do the other arm. We only have to do this, and then we go into rows. We're not doing both arms on this fly. And either of the flies, we don't repeat with both arms. Ten seconds left. I'm losing it. Squeeze those blades together. Woo, work through it. Oh, like jello. Okay, so the first time I rode with 15s, I'm going with 10s. I'm pedaling out, my back is getting fatigued. How about you? Okay, so now we hold with our left and work the right first, I think. I think. Hold one arm up, work the other. So standing or kneeling, okay? You can kneel and do this if you need to protect your lower back, if you're feeling it in your lower back. Blades together at the top. Pull, squeeze. Pull, squeeze. Focus on what you're doing. Switch arms. Pull, squeeze. Pull, squeeze. Pull and squeeze. We will get a 10-second rest before doing both arms. Both shoulder blades. Five seconds. All right, release, rest for 10. Bend over, row with both hands, both arms. We go again in 5 seconds. Choose your weight. Go ahead and begin. Pull, squeeze. Pull, squeeze. Core tight. Bend over. I know your lower back might be pulling a little bit because we're bent over, but that's just means engage your core a little bit more. You need to rest, release, and then come back to it. But I do want your chest towards the floor. I don't want your chest up here. I want it down, okay? That ensures that we're working our back. Okay, coming back to our side lunges. Okay, do you remember the front raise thing? Oh, you sticking with threes, staying with threes. I'm not switching out for my threes. Whew. We've got a little bit of core to go at the end. And then we're done, okay? So we just have to finish up our side lunges, front raises, our triceps, and our chest on the ground, okay? Ready, set, opposite arm, opposite leg, shift to the side, shift to the side. We are starting to the left this time. Push off that heel, push off that heel. Your booty goes to the corner. Hold it. Now just the lift. Just the lift. Hold the side lunge, toes forward. Weight is shifted to the corner, and it's all on this leg here. Other leg is there for balance. Your chest is lifted, core tight. Ooh, I'm going very high. Come to your shoulder. Let's come up to like my nose. Shoulder height. Shoulder height. It tells you threes are probably too light. Pause. We'll do the other side. Whew. Get ready for it. Rest, breathe. Arm comes up. Shift. Push that heel into the ground. Squeeze the back side. Whew. Core drawn in. Hold the side lunge, lower and lift that weight. We're getting there. We're getting there. Come on. Stay with me. Try to lift that chest. Try to get that weight to shoulder height. You're working right through that joint. Hold up top, pause, toes are forward. Arms are gonna come straight out of shoulder height. We're gonna shift, sway, side to side. Ready, set. Remember, I said if you need to lower the weights, have no weights. You may, if you feel like your arms are starting to bend too much, or if just the sinking back with both arms. I mean, I don't know how much our bodies are really supposed to be in this position for too long, with your arms ahead of you and your butt back. So if it feels funky, lose the weights. Okay, you can always pick them back up. Stand wide. If you lost the weights, pick them back up. We're coming front raise. Front raise. If you need to go heavier or lighter, adjust. Posture's tall. Belly button drawn in. Try not to lock out those knees, maybe a soft bend. I did help myself with that one too. Soft bend, don't lock them out, Trace. The core tight. Keep those shoulders stacked over those hips. Go through your alignment. Whew. All right, next up, triceps. So we're coming down to the ground. I'm just gonna stay sideways. And I am going to do my skull crushers with 8s this time. Chest fly, I had, I think 5s, I don't remember. Chest press, I know I had 12s. So, set yourself up, get yourself down. Skull crushers, and we are bending the other arm first and extending the other arm first. Okay, whatever arm that ended up being for you. I think this is how, no, I went wrong. Should be your left arm hold moving, and your right arm holding. If not, just keep going. We've got 5 seconds here, and then we'll switch. Switch right there, other arm, full pressure, elbow over the shoulder, weight by the temple. You gotta raise the other one up, so check yourself. Use your peripheral vision. Tilt your pelvic towards your chin slightly so your lower back is pinned to the floor. Woo, why does the second side feel longer? Both arms. Here we go. Go, go, go. 2 triceps working at once. Woo, yes, this was the right weight. At first when I was using it, I was like, this is a little bit light. And now I'm like, it's the correct weight. We just did triceps for 1.5 minutes, you guys. So it should be a good weight for 1.5 minutes. This is not the heaviest weight you're gonna lift with your triceps. Okay, it's just a doable weight. Pause. Get ready for your fly. Bless you, Brock. Did you just sneeze? Okay. He's alive up there. I wasn't sure what he was actually doing up there. So, all right, chest fly is next. So we're gonna hold one out and move the other. Ready, set, begin. I'm trying to remember what weight I used. I feel like this is too light, but we'll find out. Might be just right. Core tight, pull that belly button towards your spine and your lower back firm on the ground, okay? Try not to curve your lower back. So what I need you to do is just tilt your pelvic just a little bit. Engage your belly button right there, okay? Other side. Try not to swing or sway. We only do the fly on either side, and then we're moving on. Breathe. How does that weight feel? That was too light. I should have done heavier, but now I know. Okay, chest press is our next. Maybe I'll be happy during chest press that I didn't go too heavy. This is it, and then we're going on to our core section, all right? We've got one arm moving, one arm pumping. Out to the side, straight back up over the chest, okay? So you make a goal post. When you come down, your elbow is underneath that wrist, and then you push back up. I see a lot of times people will bring the elbow out and the weight comes in, and then they press it. You're working your chest. You need to keep that elbow at a 90 degree and then press it back up. Okay, and then switch sides, right there. Squeeze that chest muscle right towards the midline. Very similar in our chest what we did in our row. You've got your chest muscles and you've got your shoulder blades, right? And you're always wanting on the rows and on the flies to squeeze towards that midline, whether it's the front of your body or the back of your body. They oppose each other, right? So, pause. We're gonna go into a double chest press of both arms in 3 seconds. Ready, set, go. Press, release, hover those elbows over the floor, or if you're on a bench or a ball, hover those arms and then press, squeeze, press, squeeze, press, squeeze. Keep going, you've got 10 more seconds. I'm just gonna check my feet, it looks good. Okay, I haven't lost you yet. Go for 3, 2, 1, pause. Yay, we made it through all that lifting set. That was pretty good. That's pretty good. All right, we've got crunches next. I'm gonna ditch the gloves. We're going 20 seconds of a hold. Then we're going 20 seconds of a crunch, and you guys are gonna lay flat and straight. And move this close to me. Okay, dokies. Here we go. You're gonna lay straight and you're gonna reach. That's it. And just hold it right here. Your ribcage is coming towards your hip bones. Chin is up to the ceiling. Your nose is up to the ceiling. You're just gonna crunch hold. Okay? Straight legs. Now we're gonna crunch move. So we come down and forward, okay? We will repeat this all again. I need you just to do crunches as you can, keeping control right now. Now hold right here, okay? We're breathing. You've got your rib cage coming towards your hip bones. Everything's engaged right here through your center. You should feel your abs. Okay. Head, neck, shoulders. I'm trying to get my blades off the mat. And now we go back to crunching. Crunch. Crunch. You'll get a 15-second rest after this. And we switch exercises, okay? Reach. Reach. Reach, relax, okay. Knees are gonna bend. We come into a reverse crunch hold. So we're gonna try to lift our tailbone off the ground using our abs to pull us up, okay? If you can't do it, I'm gonna ask you just to try your best. Maybe dig your hands into the ground, okay? So lift, hold. My tailbone's just curled. My pelvic is tilted towards my chin. Oh, I can release for a second and do it again. That burns. I am doing it. Are you doing it? We're trying, we're trying, we're trying. A reverse crunch hold. I don't know that I've ever done these before. Release, reverse crunches. Release, reverse crunches. Woo! We're trying to take our hips to our rib cage this time. That's why it's a reverse crunch. All right, let's try to hold it. That doesn't feel good. It's okay. Whew. I need to release. I'm coming back, I'm coming back. How about you? All right, crunch in reverse. So, you know, as long as you don't give up on me, we're good. We're here for each other. We're holding each other accountable. Because I'll be honest, I would just have put my legs down and said, forget it, I'm done. But I'm here with you. We're doing it together. And now we're pausing. All right, flip over to your back or your stomachs. We're gonna work the lower back. We've got our back extensions. We're gonna do a back extension hold. You can do a locust if you want. Feet anchored on the ground. You can put your heels together. And we reach back behind us. If you want to, you can take your hands off to the side here, but we're trying to take our rib cage up off the ground, squeezing our lower back, squeezing our glutes and our hamstrings, the whole back side lifted and squeezing. And now we go into movement. So we're down and we're up. We're down and we're up. So if you want to reach towards the toes, or if you want to lift with your elbows to the side, that's up to you, okay? We're gonna hold again. Right now, lift and hold. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Anchor your feet into the ground. We're here for another 10 seconds. Shoulders are way out of the ears. Your traps are down and back. Your shoulder blades are squeezing together. 3, 2, 1. Lift and reach. Lift and reach. Lift and reach. We're almost there. And time. Release, relax, stretch from head to toe. And then let's go ahead and take those hands on the shoulders, push back into a child's pose, and stretch it all out. Good job, you guys. Woo! If you reach your fingertips forward and pull your bottom towards your heels, your lats, your back opens up. That's a good thing. You can walk it side to side. Other side. Go ahead and come to all fours, curl the toes under, walk the hands to the feet or the feet to the hands, stay in a fold, hands to the shins, hands to the floor, chin above your heart, get the back of the legs stretched out. Roll it on up. Let's open up the chest, roll the shoulders down and back. Okay, so this is where I want you to pull those shoulders down and back, and watch out for your mess. All right, let me see, am I still here? Still with me? Whew, we made it to the end. All right. more time, side to side. Take an arm across, drop that shoulder. There you go. Switch and take it to the other side. Drop that shoulder, open it up. There we go. Pat yourself on the back, take a little tricep stretch there from those skull crushers. Switch sides, pat yourself on the back. All right, if you can, do a standing figure four. Let's open up those hips just a little bit, okay? We did a lot of those side lunges, remember those? Switching to the other side. You need to hold on to something, hold on to something. All right, a little more stretching if you need to, lots of water. Inhale, exhale. Thank you for joining me today and working through the glitch. Most of you are watching the replay anyway, so you're not even gonna know. Hopefully I picked up where we left off, and you guys have a good day. I actually don't have the schedule up for next week yet, but or for this week. Tomorrow is Get Pumped. No, tomorrow is Cardio Countdown. Happy Monday to you. I'm gonna try to make it through the day, okay? You do the same. Have a good day. Thank you so much for joining me. Goodbye, I'll see you tomorrow.